I eat that turkey, then I take a nap.
Hey guys, so I got a comment on my YouTube channel the other day talking about school and grades and all that stuff, and I realized that I'd never really put out a school video on my YouTube channel, so you guys probably wouldn't know that I do pretty well in school, if I do say so myself.
If I do say so myself.
And I actually got accepted into a college, and I just want to let you guys know how I did that, because when I was a junior, I didn't know how to, and nobody would really help me. So let's get started. Okay, so my junior year was super fun, but super hard, super stressful, because I didn't know what to do, when to do it. Before I started, taking my SATs and all that stuff, I started looking for colleges. There's so many characteristics that you need to look for in a college, like in-state or out-of-state, tuition, the school itself, like how it looks, the atmosphere, private or public. Now, usually on the college website, they're gonna have like a requirement, like a GPA and an SAT requirement, or like the average. That really helped me out when I was a junior, and I also went on this thing called capex.com. I think it's capex.com or capex. You can pretty much calculate your chances of getting into the school by typing in your SAT score and your GPA. And also there's like a scattergram, so it's like a little chart with like dots. I'll put one right here just so you guys know like what it looks like, but I literally lived for those when I was in junior. Now as for the SATs, this is probably what stressed me out the most. Everyone started freaking out over the SATs like the beginning of junior year, but in reality you have your whole junior year to take your SATs. I didn't know how to register at all. I ended up going to student services, and they pretty much just told me College Board. College Board is actually a website. That's where you register. My tip for you is register early. The earlier you register, the more choices you have to pick your school that you want to go to take the test. I registered late. I think I registered like the day before the deadline date or something like that. It was crazy. Like that was my procrastination kicking in. Don't do that. By the time I registered, there were only 2 schools available, and neither of those schools were my school. So I ended up having to go to a whole nother school to take my SATs. As for studying for the SATs, I did Khan Academy. Kind of had the mindset that I would go into the SATs, do my best on it, and then find a college that kind of suited me rather than find a college and have to get a certain score to get into that college. You got me? I mean, everyone's mindset is different. I have a lot of friends that actually like bought books for the SAT and studied. As for the actual SAT, I took it in March, so it was like the end of junior year, and then I took them again in April. The SATs were difficult, especially the math part. In my opinion, the math part with the calculator was more hard than the math part without the calculator. But yeah, you get your results a month later on College Board, and on College Board you get the opportunity to send them to the colleges of your choice. So there was actually a free period of time where you could do it without spending money. I really suggest that you do that if you get your scores and they're offering you to send it for free. Don't procrastinate on this, please, because you don't want to pay to have to send your SAT scores. So I actually ended up sending my SAT scores before I even started my application. So I sent it to the college of my choice, and they ended up calling me, and they're like, hey, are you gonna start your application soon? And I was like, yes, I'm gonna start it. That day I started my application. I started applying to my college the summer after junior year, which is kind of early. The earlier the better, just so you can get ahead, and then you have more time to like worry about how you're gonna pay for college, so like financial aid, scholarships. I'll do a whole nother video on that. But yeah, my college application came with an application, SAT scores, and then high school transcripts. I had already sent my SAT scores. I did my application, which is just pretty much you putting in your general information, and then I had to do my high school transcripts. Now, your official high school transcripts, that's what they want because it has your graduation date on it, it has the classes you're taking your senior year on it, it has all of your test scores, it pretty much just has everything on it that they want to see. I went to my high school, filled out this piece of paper, paid $2. It's really easy. If you just go to your student services or your front office and you ask them, how do I send my high school transcript, they'll definitely tell you. Why does my throat keep doing that, bro? I got a call about 2 weeks later. They told me I was accepted, and then about a week after call, I got a package. So I'll show you that. So it came with a bunch of other stuff. Okay, you know what? It came with this thingy, this magazine. That's what it is. Yeah, okay. And then they gave me this little packet, and you open it up and it has all of your stuff in it. It has like a little sticker. I was just ecstatic, bro. This is like not real life. Your acceptance letter in here. There's a certificate, if you guys can see that. That's how I got accepted. I really hope that this helped maybe a little bit. This is where I will be attending in fall of 2017 if everything goes as planned. If you have any questions, I will be happy to answer them. You can always, comment down below. I'll answer. You can DM me on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Hold up, yeah, 12 coming with a fucking roller. With a loud, put it down, get up, nigga, shut up.